Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, the Russians want to take over Odessa and reach the border with Romania. So what's going on here? Well, I don't think there's anything new about it, but Zelenskyy calls that out and says, my sponsors, please give me more because look what the Russians want to do. So I have here an article, actually two of them coming from the Ukrainian media, citing Zelenskyy, claiming that the Russians want to reach the borders of Moldova and Romania by taking over Odessa. Well, I think that could be 100% accurate. I will show you the articles and I will show you some map here. That's the first topic. The second topic, after the so-called Cobweb operation, successful, conducted by the Ukrainians, click, you know what I mean, where they destroyed some Russian strategic bombers in about five airfields very far inside Russia. The Russians took some of these bombers and relocated them in the far east, that is by Alaska. Yes, exactly, by Alaska, by Kamchatka. It's unbelievable. Instead of being able to defend them, they took them away, they moved them over there. I'm wondering what's going to be next. Move them to Alaska? I will show you what planes and from where were moved to where. Is this the way you do it? You retreat like that? Well, all right, let's start with the first topic. And this is from Ukrainska Pravda, June 11th, 2025. Zelenskyy. Russia aims to seize Odessa and reach borders with Moldova and Romania. What are they all about? All right. This is the map. So this is Odessa, exactly here at the Black Sea. This is the Crimean Peninsula. So Zelenskyy claims that the Russians want to keep going here and reach over here. So take over all this. Well, I think they should. Why? Because they claim that's theirs. They've been claiming this is part of Russia, so they want it back. Well, you don't want the Ukrainians to have access to the Black Sea, that's for sure, and get in here against NATO countries. So yes, these guys probably will go ahead and if they can, they advance and take over all this part right here. Remember, this is where the whole thing occurs. So this is Odessa. Let's see what these guys are saying. And I'm quoting Zelenskyy. And finally, again, we're here in our beautiful city in Odessa. This beautiful city is a target for Russia. It wants to destroy it like it did countless cities and villages in occupied territories, blah, blah. Russian war plans point to this region, Odessa, and then towards the borders with Moldova and Romania. Of course, we need protection now. But even more, we need long-term guarantees that this can never happen again. All right, so Zelenskyy draws the attention to this location here. So everybody please help them. All right, next one. This comes from New Voice of Ukraine. Russia plans to capture Odessa, reach Romanian border, Zelenskyy style. So Romanian border right here. Well, what can you do, right? The Kremlin still hopes to seize Odessa and push to the Moldovan and Romanian borders. Ukrainian, because Zelenskyy is Ukrainian, you gotta know that. Speaking of the host of Ukraine, okay, we got that covered. We know what we talk about this one. And the Russians, I think they will do that a little bit, as I said, if they can. Medvedev said that actually Russia has claims up to here. So Russia has all this. According to Medvedev, this is Polish, this is Romanian right here, and this is Hungarian. So Ukraine would be probably some around Zhytomyr, Khmelnytsky, Vinnytsia. Probably this is going to be the new Ukraine. I'm just saying, unless the Poles with the balls coming from this area say, you know what, we're never going to stop, and they're going to hit the Russians right here. Okay, let's go to the second part of this video with the strategic bombers. According to New Voice of Ukraine, June 12, 2025. Cobweb operation forces Kremlin to retreat its strategic fleet. All right, according to OSINT, analysts. All right, here they are. Moscow has relocated a significant portion of its strategic aviation fleet to relatively safer airfields in the Far East after Ukraine's Cobweb operation. All right, so what do we have here? So 7 to 160s. What's that? So 7 of this kind. So 7 of these beautiful white swans were moved to, let's see where. 7. These are with the retractable wings. As they gain speed, this retract, pop, 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 and make a better attack angle. Then we have transfer from Irkutsk Oblast to these things. 1, 2, 3. So Anadyr, Yelizovo, and Kazan. I'm going to show you the location. So 7 of these were located to from Irkutsk, from here. This is Russia, right? This is Ukraine right here. So from this area, now remember, these airplanes were located in this area and they were attacking here, I'm guessing. So they were moved from here. I'm going to move in a little bit. So you know, this is Kiev, this is Moscow, this is a distance. So they were moved just to know from here. Let's see where they moved them. To Anadyr, Selizovo in Kamchatka. Oh my God, and Kazan. Kazan is even closer. So Irkutsk, we saw Anadyr. Anadyr is right here. So from the area of Irkutsk, where is located, let me make it like this portion here, they were moved to Anadyr. From here, this is Irkutsk. Oh, what is it? From here, correct, isn't it? Yeah, that's Irkutsk. From there, they were moved to Anadyr, right here. This is America, America. All right, and here is the Bering Sea and Bering Strait. So they moved them right here. Can you believe this? All right, in this area. I see it right here. On this little piece of thing right there, most likely. Anadyr Airport. So they're moved over there, my God, from Irkutsk, from here to goddamn here, which is by Alaska. Right here, that's the first one. Then they moved them to Yelizovo from Irkutsk. Yelizovo is in Kamchatka. On Kamchatka, this is from Japan, I guess, a little warning. I'm going to show you the airfield. So they're moved here. And this is in Kamchatka Peninsula, which is again, you see Japan right here? This are the northern territories here, the Kurils, and this is Alaska. So again, from here, they moved them here now. What's next? Here, here, here. All right. And then we have Kazan. So from here, they moved them to Kazan. Kazan is even closer to Moscow, actually, because that's what I say, right? Right here. And Kazan. Let's go and see where Kazan is. Kazan is east of Moscow. So you have Kiev here, Moscow, Kazan. All right, move it like this in the whole big scheme of things. So they move from here. From here, they move them to Kamchatka, they move them over there, and they move them over here. Do we have an airfield here? Somewhere? Right here. It's one, but I don't know if this Kazan Airport. I don't know if this is the military or not. I don't think it is. This is a commercial. Yeah, this is a commercial airfield. But you know, the area. I'm gonna go around just to see if I find it somewhere in the vicinity of Kazan. I don't know if they use the civilian ones. But nevertheless, this is it. Let's go to the next one. And they say 11 222s. Where are the 1122s? The 1122s are these ones. These are the 222s. Beautiful as well, loaded. So these were moved to Amur. Wasn't they used to Amur? Let's see where that is. All right, to the Ukrainka Air Base in Amur Oblast. So these guys were moved to Amur Oblast. Where is that located? I'll show you. And there you have it, almost by China, right there. So this is the Kamchatka Peninsula. So here, there somewhere, they moved them really, really bad. All right. And the other one is Kazan, as I indicated. Kazan is right here. All right, let's see what else. What else these guys say. In the meantime, let me close some windows here. All right, and it says additional 295s. Where are those guys? The 295s. This, called the Bear. Strategic bombers, nuclear bomb capable. I think all three of them are to deliver nuclear bombs on someone's head. Additional 295 bombers were moved from Engels Air Base to similar Far Eastern location. So this guy was moved from Engels. I will show you in Saratov Oblast, or Saratov area. Not this one. Let's go to Amur and get the Amur done. So Saratov. Saratov is by Volga. You go up. Krapatska Maka. This is the Caspian Sea. This is the Black Sea. This is Crimean Peninsula. This is Odessa that we talked about. So we're going to go up here, right? And we're going to go to Saratov, which is right there. This is Volgograd. Volgograd was Stalingrad, wasn't it? Right here. Stalingrad, Volgograd now. And we go to Saratov, where is Engels base. Right there. So across from Saratov is Engels. This is Volga River, and this is the airfield we're talking about. Empty spaces. What are we leaving for? Right here. Nothing. Gone from here. All right. We have more. So from here, they say they moved this guy to the similar areas, like right here, right there in Kamchatka, and in Balagalaga, Zagalaga, right there by China. Mongolia. All right, what else? Let's see. Satellite imagery confirms that by midweek, all bombers departed Olenia Air Base in Murmansk. I will show you where Olenia Air Base in Murmansk is. Right here by Finland and Norway, my friends. Right there. So from there, all of them departed. And remember, here is where Ukraine is. From here, they can strike there. Anyway, they bring them here. So this is Norway, this is Finland. So from this area here, they were moved, all of them. Let's see if we find a airfield in the area. I'm not going to hold you with this one. I know I tried last time and it's not deep inside. But anyway, from this area, they were moved far away in the same kind of locations. Airbase in Murmansk Oblast and 7-160 had also been removed from Belaya Air Base. So 7-160, so 7 of the White Swans were removed from Belaya. So they were removed from this area here, from Irkutsk, from this air base. So now you know they were really gone. My point is this: you can't defend your bombers from drones? Obviously not. Now, what would you do? First, the Cobweb operation, that's the way I see it. It was operated in a way that a finger and a hand squeezes a trigger and holds a gun. That's the Ukraine. This is Ukraine, all right? Can do a lot of things, all right, depending on what you use it for. So this is Ukraine. The rest is NATO. So I think NATO generals, probably with, they say the British helped, and with a satellite communication, they were able to pull this off, which was good operation. Now, if you know that it was that guy, and without that guy, this wouldn't have happened, what do you do? Because next time will happen. It's going to happen again. So don't you go to the source and give them a little bit of a bitch slap? That's the first one. No, instead you take your fleet and you move it away. Why? Because you don't want to engage the Brits? More cobweb could happen. And they did not eliminate anything. It's the same thing with those white farmers in South Africa. Trump, oh, I get you here, come over here. No, I don't want that. I want you to go over there and fix the problem. What do you mean come over? Oh, we accept the white farmers because they are attacked and discriminated. Oh, come over here. And then after that, where do you retreat? The same with these bombers. After this, where are you going to retreat? When they will hit you in Kamchatka and by Bering Bering Strait, what are you going to do? What are you going to do next? And they will hit you. The same with the white farmers. Why don't you get all the white people in one town somewhere? And I don't know, where should we go? Or where should you go, let's say? Where can we go? Retreat? Where you potentially can smack everybody. In 24 hours, if you want, you can smack everybody. But you're running away? When you can smack them? Where the fuck are your balls? Where are your balls? Imagine that this would have told to the people, I don't know, about 150 years ago. Hey, we're going scorch earth over there. We're going to get those guys' bows and arrows and everything out. No, now we retreat. Why? Because we're nice. We're kind. No, someone else is pulling the rug from underneath us. So the same with the Russians. It's clear who attacks you. It's clear. It's not the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians are these guys right here. The brain, the muscles, the nerve, everything else is someone else. And you know that. And you're not going to attack these guys. You're going to attack this. You're going to fight, like, as I always say, with a tiger and lion tamer in a circus, as we used to have it. He has a long pole and a whip. And the tiger was over there. And the tiger was clawing the pole and the whip. This is Ukraine, Romania, Poland, Baltic states, the baboons. These guys. What's going on here? So the lion or the tiger were fighting with the hand, not with the brain. Idiotic here. But anyway, they know better. One day they will have no place to go. They will not, unless they will go to Jesus or to whomever they think they go. That's it. You fight or you flight. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.